Spanish is a Western Romance language that originated in the Castile region of Spain and today has hundreds of millions of native speakers in Latin America and Spain. It is usually considered the world's second most spoken native language, after Mandarin Chinese and English. Around 75% of modern Spanish vocabulary is derived from Latin. Ancient Greek has also contributed substantially to Spanish vocabulary, especially through Latin, where it had a great impact. Spanish vocabulary has been in contact with Arabic from an early date, having developed during the Andalus era in the Iberian Peninsula, with around 8% of its vocabulary being Arabic in origin. This language is the second most important influence after Latin. Though not an official language at the national level, Spanish is regularly spoken by significant minority populations in other nations and territories. In each, public services and information are widely available in Spanish, as are various forms of printed and broadcast media. In today's video, we're gonna talk about the unknown Spanish speakers countries of the world. Let's begin. Equatorial Guinea is a country located in Central Africa. Spanish Guinea, along with the island of Bioko, formerly Fernando Po, became a Spanish colony after being obtained from Portugal in exchange for American territories in 1778 under the First Treaty of San Ildefonso. While the country has maintained its indigenous linguistic diversity, Spanish is the national and official language. Spanish is spoken by about 90% of the population in Bioko and coastal Rio Muni. Andorra. The Spanish language is not official but also holds a special status in the education system, the media, and some official documents. In the Principality of Andorra, which shares land borders with Spain, Spanish is the most important language in Andorra after Catalan. It is the main language of about 70% of Spanish national immigrants. The remaining 5% speak Galician. Most came to the country between 1955 and 1985. Belize. Spanish has no official recognition in the Central American nation of Belize, a Commonwealth realm where English is the official national language. However, the country shares land border with the Spanish-speaking Mexico and Guatemala, and per the 2010 Belizean census, Spanish is spoken by a sizable portion of the population. 30% claim Spanish as a mother tongue, and about 50% of the population has working knowledge of the language. Gibraltar. Over the course of its history, the Rock of Gibraltar has changed hands many times, among Spanish, Moorish, and British hands. Before the British takeover, Spanish was widely spoken, but afterwards, as most residents left the Rock, the language had a much smaller population. However, the border with Spain has been open since 1985, allowing easier travel in and out of Spain, and one of the factors which has given Andalusian Spanish considerable presence in Gibraltar. Philippines. Spanish was the official language of the Philippines from the beginning of Spanish rule in the late 16th century, through the conclusion of the Spanish-American War. It was the language of the Philippine Revolution and the country's first official language. It was the language of commerce, law, politics, and the arts during the colonial period and well into the 20th century. It was the main language of many classical writers and illustrators such as José Rizal, Andrés Bonifacio, Antonio Luna, and Marcelo del Pilar, to name but a few. It remained, along with English, as co-official language until 1987. Morocco. Nearly 5 million of Morocco's population use Spanish, particularly those residing in the northern region of the country. The presence of Spanish in both northern Morocco and western Sahara can be traced back to the time when Spain had laid claim to the area and recognized western Sahara as a province. Spanish in these regions is mostly used in media and public discourse. Spanish has been gaining popularity in the nation owing to the proximity of Spain and Morocco and the high number of legal immigrants from Morocco to Spain. Tell us in the comments where are you from and if you speak Spanish. But if you don't, I can recommend you the Spanish Tornado, the best course to learn Spanish currently in the market. See you soon, bye!